running parallel to the Guelph subdivision rail line. Welcome to part 10 of the Simonian Video Productions live streams. I hope you guys are enjoying it. For those of you who are going to be joining, welcome to the stream. Beautiful night here in Guelph. Not too hot, not too cold, very comfortable temperature. I just caught a Via train. I literally just was about to start the stream and the Via train came through, so I filmed that. So that video will be coming up in the next couple of days, if not tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. It's a new Via Rail charger, so keep your eyes open for that video, because that'll be coming. So we're gonna go for a brief walk, maybe be about a 20-30 minute stream, and we'll see how many people join in. But yeah, this street, Kent Street, runs parallel to the Guelph subdivision, which is a pretty busy rail line in Guelph. A lot of GO trains and Via Rail trains come through here through the week, so it's a pretty good spot to come rail fan. Not to mention, if you want really close-up pictures of the trains, this is a great spot to come and get those, because look how close you are to the actual train track. So I got a really good shot of the Via Rail train departing Guelph, so that'll be, as I set up, in the next couple of days, if not tomorrow, so stay tuned. Also check out my latest video. It's a mini police response compilation, so it's just a short little compilation of all the police cars I filmed in the last couple of weeks. There's some OPP, there's some Guelph police, so check that video out. It's up on my channel, ready for your viewing pleasure. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty quiet night out here in Guelph. We'll do the stream, we'll see how long we can go for. Hopefully some people join in. Thus far we have nobody joining the stream, so hopefully that changes, but we shall see. Some nights are better than others for people joining in. So hey, Fire Photography, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I was just telling my audience I'm over here on Kent Street, which runs parallel to the Guelph sub rail line, and I just got a Via train. Just filmed it before we started the stream, so that video will be up in the next couple of days. This is Kent Street. We're near downtown. It's a very old street in Guelph. A lot of old houses are in this neighborhood, with a beautiful view of Waterloo Avenue down there. So yeah, we're gonna go. I don't know how long this stream's going to be. Hello, welcome to the stream. I see we have another person who just Sharvy. Hello, welcome to the stream. You can't read the chat? I can read the chat, but yeah, I can read the chat. So I just got, how's it going? It's going good, Fire Photography. How about you? How was your day today? Hello, welcome to the stream, Ali Reza. I hope I said that right. Ali Reza, that sounds like maybe a Persian name or something. Hi. So we're doing a quick stream here. Where are you walking, man? I'm walking. I'm gonna be on Gordon Street in a minute, and I'm gonna be heading down toward the cop shop, the police station, see if maybe we can get a response. I got one on the stream a couple streams ago. Or the last stream, I guess, I got a emergency response, so we'll see if we can get another one. I'm doing good. Caught a banger video yesterday. Well, that's awesome. What did you get? Oh, I got a all right, let's let this car turn. I'm in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. That's where I'm located, and I'm currently walking on Gordon Street, heading down toward Wellington. Where am I from? I'm from Canada, Ontario, Canada. Yeah, what did you catch, Fire Photography? Hey, Fire Guys 235. By the way, congratulations on reaching 100K subs. That's an awesome achievement. You've got some great content, so congrats on 100K. The Pump 1 video plus Ambo. Also, little clip of Pump 11. Nice. That's awesome. Thanks, man. It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, even like since you restarted your channel, like you've really blown up in terms of subscribers, in terms of views. So you've really done a hell of a job expanding the channel. So congratulations, and keep up the good work, because you've got some really awesome content. So by the way, guys, check out Fire Guys 235. He's got some awesome videos on there. He's got some great emergency responses from all across Ontario. So check that channel out. It's a great channel. I've been subscribed to it for about 3 or 4 years, and there's always good content, never disappoints. You're welcome. What time is it in Canada? It's probably about 7 o'clock here. The stream's a little later tonight because I had a late dinner, so stream's a little later tonight. You're welcome, Fire Guys 235. I'd like to see you grow even more, and so far you're doing a really good job, so keep up the good work, man, and I hope you come to Guelph soon. Yeah, as I said, it's about 7 o'clock here in Canada. The stream's a little later tonight, so yeah. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's day going so far? I got a vlog style vid going up tomorrow at 9 a.m. Be sure to check it out. I definitely will. That sounds pretty awesome. That'll be pretty cool. So also, guys watching the stream, check out that video from Fire Guys 235 coming up tomorrow. It should be awesome knowing him, so stay tuned for that. Okay, man, have a great day. Well, thank you for tuning into the stream. So if you're leaving, thank you for tuning in. Fire Photography commented W. So we're right at the oh shit, I can go. I was too busy looking at my phone. I can go. But anyway, we are here right by 12 base ambulance station. This is a pretty busy spot for responses. Pretty good spot to get some ambulances in action. We got one, as I said, we got an ambulance on the last stream we did, responding up Gordon Street, so that was kind of nice. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's day been going? What have you guys been up to? I know some of you are in school and others have jobs and busy lives out there. Today was kind of a quiet day for me. I did some filming. Tomorrow I gotta go cut some grass. I cut lawns. When I'm not doing this, I cut grass. So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. But there's gonna be another video coming out tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to keep the daily uploads steady, because I know that's pretty popular. So yeah. I see we have one person who joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. I notice when I'm doing these streams, the view count goes up and down throughout the night, and we get people coming, we get people going, and it's always fluctuating numbers. But to all those who do join the stream, thank you for joining. And this is kind of like a walking talk video or stream. We just walk around and talk. No subjects off the table other than it has to be appropriate, obviously, but we talk about emergency responses, we can talk about rail fanning, we can talk about airplanes, because I do film aviation as well, so there's lots of subjects to talk about. So right now we're on Fountain Street, approaching Wyndham. Gonna go past the fire hall, see what's cracking over there, and then after that I'm probably gonna head home. I'm gonna end the stream a little early tonight, just because I have to get home and do some things. So I wanted to do a longer stream, but just because of time constraints, sometimes the streams will be a little shorter, so it all depends. But I'm gonna try to do these pretty regular, and I'm actually quite impressed with some of the views these streams are getting. Like, they're getting really good views. So thank you to the folks who are watching the streams and liking them. Share them if you have any friends that are interested in this kind of content. And let me know down below, what do you think of the walking and talking live streams? We're walking around Guelph. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but by choice, I've been kind of doing the same parts of the city just because it's close to where I live, so it's more of a convenience factor for me. But let me know if there's any places you want to see. I know someone commented they'd like to see downtown. No problem, man. Love them. I'm glad you love them, Fire Photography. That means a lot. And thank you for always tuning in, because you're always there watching the streams, and I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna go past Guelph Fire Headquarters, see what's cracking over there. Every time I come by here, there's nothing going on. Although today I did see a response. I was here earlier today and I saw Aerial 1 responding, but this is what it looks like right now. It's pretty quiet. But yeah, they're still working on Wellington. Should be open in the next couple of weeks or so, I hear, so yeah. It's a beautiful night in Guelph. Beautiful night in Guelph. But actually this sidewalk, technically this sidewalk is closed, so I guess I'm breaking the rules. But I don't think anybody's gonna care. But yeah, this is a really, like, this part of Guelph, if you're an emergency buff and you want to get some great content, come to the Wyndham and Wellington area, or the Gordon and Wellington area. There's a lot of responses in this particular small square of area in Guelph, because you have the police station, you have the ambulance station, and you have the fire station. So you get a lot of awesome responses. You can get a little bit of everything out here. So this is usually where I do most of my filming, in this area of Guelph. It's a pretty good area. Like, there's a police station. They've really expanded the police station. This used to be, where that big building is, used to be an empty parking lot. And they've added a Sally Port entrance and a garage, and they've really expanded the station to accommodate the services vehicles and other facilities for the service. So they've really expanded some of the facilities around here. And who knows what it'll be in the future, because we're talking about building a new fire hall, so that could be a possibility. But yeah, this is a nice, decent area of Guelph. It's older, right? So it's a little bit run down in sections, but you got all kinds of restaurants along here. You got Wendy's, you got A&W, and you have another restaurant up there, Tim Hortons. So I usually come down to the Wendy's for breakfast, or for an evening treat, and it's a good, kind of a good spot to chill. And sometimes I'll go down to Royal City Park and hang out over there. That's another good spot to chill. So, you know, it's close to my house, so I can't complain. It's about a 15-20 minute walk, so not even. So it's pretty good for me, because although I have been known to walk longer than that, so yeah, I do like walking. And that's kind of where I got the idea of doing these videos, because, you know, it's something to film. You never know what we'll see on these walks, and we can walk and talk, and I thought it was kind of a good idea. And who knows, maybe more content creators will go with this concept. We'll have to see, but it certainly is a concept in which I'm probably the only one doing right now for my category of YouTubing, so like emergency vehicles and that. I would like to go up to Toronto Pearson Airport and do a live stream of do some live plane spotting. So maybe next time I go to Pearson, I'll do a little live stream. It won't be long, just because I want to film some videos for the channel and batteries and all that. So, but maybe one day I'll do a little stream at the airport. Who knows what we'll see. But yeah, right now we're back on Gordon Street. I'm just gonna cross at the crosswalk, and then I'm gonna go back down towards Wellington and head home. But yeah, just a quick stream tonight. Just a quick hello, how are you, and quick kind of stream. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Oh, you know, I discovered when I was out a couple days ago walking the city that Guelph Wellington EMS, we got a new pickup truck. And I'm not sure what it's used for, but I'm thinking the superintendents might use it, or it might be a supervisor vehicle, but it's a Ford F-250. It's got lights and everything, so it's all suited up to go, but kind of a interesting find. If I see it, I'll have to take a video of it if I see it, but it's kind of a cool vehicle. I'm not sure what the purpose of it is, but it's kind of a cool vehicle. This, I swear, this is the longest crosswalk in Guelph, Gordon and Fountain. It's like an eternity to cross the street, so we'll get across, though. We always do. But yeah. Oh, we got 7 seconds. I like the countdowns on the crosswalks. They're pretty good. Kind of a neat feature. Helpful for pedestrians and drivers. Okay, we can go. And make sure this Toyota's gonna stop. Some of these guys are late breakers. Some of these guys are really late breakers. But yeah, we're back on Gordon Street now, heading toward Wellington. So Wellington is a busy street in Guelph. It's actually technically a highway, so that's why it's so busy. Get a lot of, well, it's a provincial highway, so get a lot of highway traffic on there, cutting through Guelph.
He's even more retarded now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so fairly busy tonight. There's not a lineup going out of McDonald's drive-through, surprisingly, but busy enough. Gonna cut down here. This is Surrey Street. Now I'm on Surrey Street. Surrey Street Medical Center is over here, and some of our little shop plazas. There's the McDonald's over there. It's usually a busy spot, especially at lunchtime. But yeah. I've been thinking of doing live streams, just not sure what to stream. Well, that's the thing, like, and that's kind of why I always am looking for feedback on my streams, because, you know, I don't know if you guys are liking it. I'm assuming you guys are, but I mean, city walks are kind of cool. Or you could do like a live stream of you buffing at the fire hall. That might be kind of cool. But I don't know, like, I just kind of one day woke up and thought, you know what, I'm going to do a live stream and see how it goes. And I was actually amazed, my first live stream, how many people showed up. So if you do decide to do them, let me know, because I will definitely watch it. But you've got some really awesome content on your channel. Fire Photography. That's another channel you guys should check out, is Fire Photography. He's got some great content. He's got fire EMS. He's even got some orange air ambulances on there. He's got some really good stuff. So check his channel out. It's Fire Photography. He's getting close to 500 subs. So guys, go subscribe to him and help him get to 500. Maybe one day he'll get to 1,000. He probably will. He's got some great content. I just feel like I'm boring. Well, I was worried about that in the beginning, but that's where feedback comes in. If you can get some feedback and see where you can improve. Now we're on Surrey and Dublin Street South. This is a busy little corner. There's actually been a couple MVCs here. And the synagogue. That's an old synagogue. It's been there for about 50 years. Nice building. Appreciate it, bro. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anything to help out my fellow YouTuber. Your content is awesome too. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know, when it comes to YouTube, I always had friends who did YouTube in school, and I kind of got the idea one day, you know, maybe I could share my interests and start filming some stuff. So I started filming some little crappy videos of fire trucks and ambulance, whatever I could scrape together. And eventually I started really taking it seriously when I saw that there was a interest in it. And I also enjoy it, so it's really... There's a cheap knockoff of the Toronto Maple Leafs truck. That was a truck made by Ford. And that's a Toyota. But there was actually a Toronto Maple Leaf edition Ford F-150 some years ago. It's pretty cool, but really all it was just stickers. It was an extra package, but yeah. Yeah, no, but like for me, the way I got started on YouTube was I saw other friends doing it, and I thought, you know, I really want to do it. Started sharing my interest on YouTube, and it's really ballooned. Like, I never expected to have 2,160 subscribers. Like, that was not planned, but it's a pleasant surprise, and I'm grateful. I really am, because it feels like people value my work. And I know that people value your work, fire photography. I mean, your videos get really good views and you've got a good number of subscribers. And come summertime, but now that you're going to be buffing, you'll get even more subscribers and more videos. So that'll be awesome. Any plans on going to London? So now we're on Dublin and Nottingham Street. This house right here used to be an old store. So you can see that door used to be there. And there used to be a driveway up here. But yeah. Yeah, Fire Guys 235 is a real inspiration. He's got some really good content. Oh, you started watching Ben's channel in 2019? Yeah, he's always had some pretty wicked content. You know, he's been an inspiration for probably a lot of people that are, you know, filming fire trucks around Ontario. And, you know, he's really been one of the trailblazers leading the charge. You know, Hooks and Helligans is pretty good too. But Fire Guys 235 is a whole nother level. He's really done a good job. Oh, you went to London last weekend? Nice. Nice. Hopefully making another trip when the new car's going. Are they getting new cars in London? I know the fire department's getting a bunch of new trucks. They're getting all Rosenbauers, which I got my own opinion on that, but that's, you know, it's long overdue for London. They need some new fresh equipment. Their equipment's old. Yeah, all three are getting new ones. Oh, nice. What kind of vehicles? Are they getting Fords or Chevys? Probably Fords. If it's the fire department, probably Fords. I know Guelph just got a new Ford pickup for the fire department. And it's a hybrid, which is also kind of interesting. City's doing a lot of work to go hybrid. Ford? Okay. Well, that's all right. Ford's usually the go-to for a lot of these municipalities, probably because their trucks are pretty reliable and there's a hell of a lot of them available to buy. So they're easy to get a hold of if you need a vehicle quick. Well, let's make sure some of these people don't stop, eh? So gotta make sure they stop. Yeah, London, I've never been to London to buff, but seems like a pretty good place. Seems like it would be a pretty good place to go buff. And now that they got a bunch of new trucks, it's kind of tempting to go there. So any other places planned for you, or is London about the extent of it? I go to Michigan every now and then, and I usually try to film some stuff when I'm down there, whether it's freighters at the river or whether it's emergency responses. Oh yeah, my favorite city to buff. Well, that's good. And it's fairly close to where you are, so that's also pretty helpful. The closest big city for me would probably be Kitchener or Cambridge, but I don't usually go to Kitchener or Cambridge that often, primarily because we don't like it. Cambridge and Kitchener are not very nice. There's a lot of crime there and other things. But really, when you think of it, that's becoming a trend everywhere, so you know, it's really no surprise. Windsor, Niagara Falls, Hamilton, and hopefully Guelph and Kitchener. Hopefully Guelph, Kitchener, and Sarnia. Well, that's awesome. Sounds like you got a pretty packed schedule. Good for you. And you know, sometimes I make a trip up to Fergus. I don't buff there, but if I was to see a response up in Fergus, I would film it. There was a time where I was going to Fergus every week because we had a relative in care up there. And every freaking week I would go to Fergus, there would be a fire truck responding. But my timing was horrible, or I was too far away, so I wasn't able to get a good video of it. Otherwise, I would have had so much Center Wellington fire content, which would have been great because they have some nice equipment. And they have a really awesome paint scheme, black and red, which is, in my opinion, that looks the best on any fire truck. Black and red. So, but that sounds like a pretty packed schedule, so have fun with that. That'll be a pretty fun summer. I imagine I'll probably be doing a couple trips down to Port Huron, Michigan, and I might do okay, are you gonna stop or what? I might do a trip down to Windsor. There's the people, my family, they like the casino in Windsor, the Caesars Windsor Casino, and I've been there a couple times, and so if I do go to Windsor, it'll be for that reason, to go to the casino. So yeah, and we go down by the river and watch the boats and walk around. What is this shit? Look at all that. I don't know what that is. Looks like little beads. But yeah. Yeah, man, can't wait until I get my driver's license, LOL. Well, it gives you a lot of freedom. It gives you a hell of a lot of freedom. In ways, I wish I was a more confident driver, because it would be nice to be able to just hop in the car and go somewhere. How many years are you away from it? You must be pretty close. I have my beginners, but I don't like driving. At least in Guelph. Driving in Guelph is a shit show. You have a close call with some stupid driver almost every day when you drive in Guelph, which doesn't help your confidence. 1 year, all right, well, you're getting close. You're getting really close. And best advice probably is to take driver's training, because you can get your license a little faster, and you'll have people helping you and kind of really getting you comfortable with the car and driving. So the whole concept of it, that's what I failed to do, is get driver training. But I don't think I would have liked it anyway. Like, driving in Guelph is, I don't know what it is. The people around here are just, they don't stop at stop signs. They pull out. They're tailgaters. They're just, it's maddening. Even as a passenger, watching this stuff is like, yeah. But I'm not saying I won't get my license, just not right now. And I'm 21, so there's always time. I have a neighbor, he was 30 when he got his license, so the best time to do it is when you're comfortable. Now we're on Waterloo Avenue. So this is a nice little apartment building. It's kind of a, really well kept and nice spot. There's a lot of nice places in Guelph, a lot of nice little houses. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to show you on camera, but there's an old International Scout. I think it's a Scout. An old one, really old one. Probably like a 61. See it over there? But yeah, it's kind of a neat old truck. Not very common, those old International trucks. Actually, there's an auto shop near my house, and there's a, one of the mechanics has an old International Scout, and he's got a lift kit on it, and it looks pretty good. Some of those old trucks are nice. You guys have any favorite old cars, or are you guys into old cars? I mean, I'm interested in classic cars, old cars. I go to classic car shows sometimes, and usually when I go I film some videos, so there is a classic cars playlist on my channel with a whole bunch of different cars on there, so be sure to check that out. It's in my playlists, and it's just all the shows I've been to. There's a variety of cars on there. So I guess we're going to be getting close to the end of a live stream here. I've been streaming for about almost 30 minutes, so I'm probably going to end it soon. But I want to thank everybody who joined, and I want to thank everybody who's been watching my videos, and thank you to the new subscribers of the channel. And stay tuned for more content. I try to do daily uploads on this channel, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. But there is a lot of content for your viewing pleasure. So be sure to check some of my videos out. And we'll do this stream probably another day. I'm not going to say tomorrow. I don't want to give a definite answer, but thank you all for watching. No problem, man. I always enjoy chatting. Well, it's good to have you on the stream. I always enjoy hearing from you, and it's really nice to have people actually joining into the chat and starting a conversation. I like talking to you guys. I want to hear from you guys, whether it's 1 or 2 or 5 people. I want to hear from you and get your opinions, and we can talk about a lot of things on here. So thank you for joining. I'm going to go for a walk soon too. Well, you enjoy your walk, man, and you have a great night. And again, thank you to everybody who joined, and we will do this another night.